with me on camera, but today I'm going to be doing a live stream, just another live stream for you guys. And today what I'm going to be talking about is I'm going to be talking to you guys about trading mindset, what to do to actually move forward within the trading, things that I need to keep focusing on, and with my own trading. And I'm going to talk about health hacks and also mindset of moving forward when it comes that way. So three things I'm going to talk about in today's video. One, trading progress. What is the mind frame we need to approach the market with to help us get ahead in the markets? That's trading progress. What is the mind frame? What is the preset to help you guys move forward? To actually help you guys move forward in trading. That's the very first thing I'm going to talk about in this video today. The second thing I'm going to talk about is the health hacks. Health hacks. What are the simple things you can do health-wise to start naturally bringing you guys back to a nice, healthy, balanced state? And then also, fourthly, just some mindset growth situations when it actually comes to your trading. So let's actually get straight into it. I'm not going to wait too long on this live stream, but let's actually get straight into today's session. The very first thing I want to talk to you guys about, which is trading progress. What is the mindset? What is the mindset behind a successful trader? I'm not saying that I do this all the time, because one of the biggest things in a successful trader is discipline, right? Man, look at my hairline. So it's discipline. So one of the things that the mindset of a successful trader is this. When you're approaching the market, right, you need to think about your trading and the way that you're approaching the market like a casino, right? Like a casino. Now, what do I mean by that, by like a casino with your trading? Does the casino win every hand? No. But do they know they're going to win enough hands to make billions of dollars a year? The answer is yes. Now, does the casino expect to win every hand? No. But do they expect after 20 days or 30 days in the casino that they're going to be up pretty much every single month? The answer is yes. How do we develop, or how do we have that philosophy in our own trading? And the answer is, it's important to not expect, and know this is hard, even in my own trading, I have to stop doing this, but we have to not expect a result, a certain result, when we get into a trade, right? So we can either expect it to make profit, or we can expect it to make loss. Now that's the very first thing that is like, how do we approach trading like that as a casino? One of the biggest things that stops us from moving forward, right, is us having expectations on a single given trade. And those expectations generally skew our results, right? So either we put too much money on the trade, so therefore we get out at the wrong time because now we're very emotional. Or secondly, we get into the trade, but because we want to be right in the market, we say, okay, no, I thought this market's going to go up, so I'm going to hold on to this. Because we want to be right, we don't get out, right? Because we're like, I thought this was going to do well, I thought I was going to make money on this one. This was a certain trade, I was so certain this trade was going to make money, etc., 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 etc. So when we are approaching the markets and when we're developing that mindset, it's important to not have any expectation on any trade. Our job as a trader is like, I'm taking this trade, this can go for me or it can go against me. But I know if I take this exact same setup 20 times in a row, that's where I'm going to do well. And as long as I trade management those trades the exact same way every single time, that's where you're going to do well. And that's the way it's so important to approach your trading. Now, one of my private clients said to me recently, he said, John, it's interesting. Most of the successful trades that we take, that we trade, most of the rules are met 100% of the time. Now, if you guys haven't seen my momentum strategy, the momentum strategy rocks. Absolutely rocks off this planet. It works on the stock market, works on the Forex market. You know, And even worked on, and there was even 2 really amazing setups of Bitcoin on the hourly chart from the momentum setup. Just amazing, amazing. There is nothing better, nothing more simpler, nothing better out there when it comes to the momentum trade. You know, guys, if you want to learn that, I'm not going to sell you a course. That link that I promote, that's 7 universal laws, etc., etc. That's a free webinar, and in that free webinar, I teach you that strategy step by step, so you guys can start developing and start using it straight away. So I'm not going to ask for any money. Just go watch that webinar, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, the momentum strategy. The momentum strategy is the best strategy on the planet. And if you can wait for those perfect setups every single time, 90% success rate all day long. It just absolutely crushes it. I said before, in the last week, there's been in the last couple of days, 2 or 3 days, there's been 2 really amazing momentum setups. One was for the bullish side, and that probably broke around, that actually made around about break even. The market ran up, it would have stopped to break even, and then it would have stopped out there. And then there was a short trade, and the short trade was actually at the start of that big down run that we had for the last 2 or 3 days, the last 3 or 4 days on Bitcoin. Anyway, it's unbelievable, the momentum strategy. Now, that's the strategy, right? That strategy works. It crushes it. It is the best strategy on the planet. I promise you, it's the most simplest, most best strategy on the planet. It is literally 4 rules, 4 trading rules. And what do I have on the chart? A moving average and volume. That's all I trade with. And you can use this on any market. I learned it from my millionaire mentor. Just absolutely just rocks it. Anyway, so that's the strategy. So, but what actually makes, what stops me from doing, the best I can within that strategy? This, ego, jumping in too soon, rushing it, getting into something that may have 3 of the rules met, but not the 4th rule. It'll be right. You know what I mean? And then suddenly, most of those trades aren't. And my ability to move forward is my own ability to just be patient and wait for these setups. That is one of the best things that I continue to learn and learn and learn and learn. If I am just patient and I wait for those setups, my millionaire mentor, private millionaire trader, makes between $3 and $5 million a year. He's a private millionaire trader. No one knows him in the public. I only got access to him because I knew him about 10 years ago. He was doing seminars and stuff like that, but now he's just a private trader. I get coaching from him. He's the one who taught me the momentum strategy. Successful strategy. He said, John, less is more. Less is more. I'm like, no, more is more. You know what I mean? No, less is more. You know what I mean? And so, what he was saying to me was that, John, if you're just patient and wait for those really good setups, you will have a high win-loss ratio. You'll do really well with your trading. You'll make a really good return on your trading. What stops us from? What really stops us from moving forward? Is it your trading system? It's not, right? Trading system is 10% of it. What is it? The other part. The other part is what? Your mindset. It's the fear of missing out, right? It's like, oh my goodness, this market took off 100 points. The Dow went up 1,000 points, and I didn't get any of that. Oh my goodness, I'm such a loser. This strategy sucks. Didn't catch any of this movement. You know what I mean? And we go round and 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 round with our thing. But you can't look at that, can we? And that's one of the biggest things that I'm learning more and more as a trader, is that we can't get upset about the thing we didn't, that the move we didn't take, because there was no setup, so we didn't miss out on anything. And if we do get into a trade and we make a nice profit, then don't get upset about oh, I missed out on this extra profit. You know what I mean, guys? Give me guys a thumbs up for if you guys know what I'm talking about. Right? There's 2 things there. And so if we are trading the markets and we are analyzing the markets, it's so important to every day, and it's a daily habit, isn't it? It's like, no, today I'm only waiting for my best trades. I'm only waiting for the trades that meet 100% of my rules. And that's your focus right today. Today, not, okay, yes, I want to make $1 million. Like, my goal is $3 million. That's my goal. I've had that goal for a couple of years, and what stops me from making more progress than I am? I'm making progress, but Slowly, 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 like the hare. Tortoise in the hare. Tortoise in the hare? Tortoise. Like the tortoise. What stops me from making more progress than I know I can do is me, right? And so I need to, and myself as well too, develop that habit of today. What do I need to do today? What's on my mind today? I need to 100% stick to the rules today. I'm not going to take a trade unless it's 100% going to be in line with this. And if that's all we focus on, this is all I'm doing today. This is all I'm focused on. Forget tomorrow, forget next week. And if there is no trades, I'm not going to take it. And if there is a trade, I'm going to take it. But I'm going to wait for the absolute perfect setup. And guys, I remember I used to trade like this when I used to trade a lot of the futures markets. So I used to trade the E-mini, the NASDAQ. I used to trade oil a lot as well too. And some of the currencies as well too. And I used to have like 7 screens. And I did really, really well from there. Do you know what? I used to trade sometimes 14 to 16 hours a day. I did really well. Do you know why? Because some days I'd sit there for 16 hours and take 1 trade. Some days I'd sit there for 2 or 3 days, 16 hours a day, and take no trades. And then I'd take 2 or 3 trades at the end of the week. But they all met my rules. And because I was so disciplined and just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for the chart to set up 100% perfect in line with what I want on the market, boom, 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 chicka, 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 wah, 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 ching, ching, chong, 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 chong. You know what I mean? Like, it ramps up. That's what happens. That's where the magic are. So how do we actually bring all this magical into today? Firstly, do you have a plan that you truly believe in? If you don't, go check out the momentum strategy. It is the best strategy on the planet. And then you could wrap it around whatever you like to do. If you want to trade on the Forex market, works on there. You want to trade on the Bitcoin, the short-term trading Bitcoin, do that. You know, if you want, or any chart, if you want to trade on that. Again, you guys are going to see it for free. I'm not asking for any money. Go check out that webinar that I'm running right now. So that works. So firstly, do you have a strategy that you truly believe in? Not because you just learn it, but do you truly believe in it? Because you've researched it, because you know backtest it, because you've done enough studies to say, yes, this thing rocks it. This thing crushes it. This is it. This is it. This really works. And then month after month, right? Now what is that? Now how do we take this mindset of a successful trader and apply it to our trading? Every day, every day, every day. What do I need to do right now? Is I need to wait. Today, I'm going to wait for the right setup. And I'm not going to take any setup until it meets my rules 100%. That's my mindset. And you're going to do that today. And when I do see a setup, I'm going to be placing X amount of percent on this account, and I'm going to be taking this trade. So, here's a simple plan that my mentor helped me when I was trading. So, what was that? Because I like to trade options, right? So I'll wait for the momentum setup to happen on the chart. It confirms. Then what would happen is I would then go, okay, cool. Now I'm going to be placing 5% of my account 30 days out, first in the money option. That's what I'm going to do. That's a plan. So now you've got that plan, right? I'm going to trade 5% of my account. I'm going to make sure the option has more than 30 days to run, and I'm going to trade first in the money. That's your plan. Now, as you get better and better, you can start to do more and more with that. And depending on the liquidity of the option, you can start to do 10 or even 20% once you start to get comfortable. And you know, and if you do have a loss, your account might be down 5%. You know what I mean? You might be down 30% or something like that on that 10% position. So your account is down like that. Make sense? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Once you know your system works, you'll be happy to put on a bit more money per trade, right? Because you're like, but what don't we truly believe in? Our ability to focus on the system and our ability to crush it. So, this is the mindset. This is the mindset of a successful trader that I need to implement and learn more and more and more in my trading if I want to get to my ultimate $3 million goal. Again, I've had that for a couple of years right now, and I'm still pushing towards it. I'm going to get it. nothing is going to stop me. So if you guys have any questions in the chat box, let me know, and I'll be happy to answer you guys. So what I want to talk to you guys about also in this video is growth hacks, growth and health hacks. Guys, it's so important to understand that every single human being on this planet, what are we designed? How are we designed? We're designed alkaline by design and acidic by function. Alkaline by design and acidic by function. Now what does that mean? Well, we're alkaline by design. Movement, exercise, stress, all this other stuff really brings in a lot of acidic in our body. Acidic can also cause inflammation. Inflammation causes immune system going down, and we literally start to rot on the inside out. That's when oxygen stops going to the blood. That's when tumors and other diseases start to grow, if you can notice that. So if we know that as a whole with our bodies, if we're looking to improve our health, what do you think we need to do? We need to counteract all this acidic and inflammation in our bodies, right? And bring that back. I learned a lot of this stuff when I went through cancer. So what are the most important things to do? What are some of the simplest things you can do to start bringing your body back to an alkaline state? So therefore, your immune system doesn't get too overworked. Your immune system's quite high. So therefore, if people are sick around you, you're not likely to get sick because your immune system's high. The only reason why we get sick when other people are sick around us is because our immune system is down. If our immune system is up and it's strong and it's healthy and it's vibrant, it can take that disease, chew it up and spit it out without even you recognizing it. And I've done this so many times with my ex-partner and with so many people in the past, where I'm just like, come here, give me a cuddle. Oh, I don't want to cuddle you, I'm sick. I'm like, I won't get sick, come here. Oh yes you will. I'm like, watch, I won't. And 2 weeks later I come back to them, I'm like, look, I'm not sick. Why? Because of these simple things we can do to bring ourselves back to an alkaline state. Now, how do we do that? I'm not telling you to go full vegan. I'm not saying to do that. What I am saying is when you're approaching the mark, when you're approaching this health, some of the simple things we can do to bring ourselves back to an alkaline state is first, the simple thing is this. First thing in the morning, drink at least half a litre of lemon water. Fill up a shaker cup of half a litre, 600 mils. I think it is, yeah. And fill it up with water. And once you fill it up with water, then grab 2 lemons, cut them in half, squeeze the lemon into one of those squeezer things to get all the lemon juice out, and pour it into the water. Drink that sucker. Drink it, drink that sucker. Drink it first thing in the morning. All right, first thing in the morning, you drink that. That's the very first thing to do. Now, if that's all you did, you'll start to bring yourself back to a nice alkaline balance. Why? Because your body, first thing in the morning, you haven't been eating for maybe 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 hours. So that lemon water is going to start detoxing the liver. It's going to start detoxing the bowel. You're going to probably go to the toilet a couple of times if you had a pretty bad night the night before. It's going to start alkalizing the blood, and it's also going to boost your immune system. And with all that, it starts an alkalizing effect in the body, which starts to help you stay strong and healthy and vibrant. Now, if you want to take that health hack, lemon water first in the morning, if you want to do that and you want to take that to the next level of that first thing in the morning, is you take the lemon water, and you take 2 scoops of any green drink. And I know it doesn't really taste that good, but if you're going to suck it up for 30 seconds, do this first in the morning, I promise you the health out of this is so much beneficial than what most people realize. If we remember, our health and our energy is at the foundational basis of what we want to do moving forward. Make sense? And so this is where it's important to understand this stuff. That's what I do first in the morning. Now, what also do I do after that? I have a green tea. Now this is what I have 3 tea bags in my tea. I have a green tea, I have a green tea and lemon, because lemon's also very, very, especially in the hot water for the tea. And I also have a ginger tea bag as well. I put 3 tea bags into obviously a cup, a mug, and I boil the water to 100 degrees, and then I pour the water into the tea. I'll let the tea sit there for 5 or 10 minutes, because obviously it's really hot. It's really hot, and obviously and then what happens is allow all the antioxidants and everything from the ginger to the lemon to the green tea, all the antioxidants to actually go through the actual tea, through the actual water. So when you start to drink it, you'll instantly, again, have a detoxing, alkalizing effect on the body, because you're cleaning it out. That's what we're doing. And all these things, remember, if you're doing this first in the morning, it's such a powerful effect of what we do in the morning. So that's one simple thing we can start to do. And remember, when the body is in a high alkaline environment, it's really hard for diseases such as cancer, tumors, and all sort of things to grow in that environment. Now, I'm not saying it's 100%, I'm not gonna go there. If you're sick, go talk to the doctor, go do your thing, don't listen to this. But I researched Dr. Wartenberg, I think it was, who's a doctor. He said that cancer and tumors cannot survive in a high oxygen alkaline environment. The only reason why we get sick is because our immune system's down. Make sense? So there are a couple of health hacks. Now remember, when we are alkaline and when we're doing these things to help the body recover, we're flushing the toxins out of our body, and because we're flushing the toxins out of our body, we're allowing the body to give it time to naturally heal itself. Naturally heal the organs, naturally heal the blood, and so on and so forth. And so if we're allowing the body to naturally do that, then guess what? Then we can, then it gets to start to work on things like, arthritis, pain, and all that sort of stuff. It really has an amazing effect on the body, because remember, our body is always designed to help it heal. Right, well, body's always trying to heal itself. If we just do the right things naturally for it, the body will start to heal itself even more. And again, I learned this through when I had cancer. Because within 3 months of going alkaline, I removed the cancer. Now again, if you are sick or you have cancer, go to the doctor, do whatever you think you need to do to take care of that. I'm just telling you what I did. I'm not telling you what to do. I am telling you that there is a fact between our bodies, our alkaline by design, and acid by function, or acidic by function. And once we can start to flip these around and start to do little growth hacks like I just did just a minute ago, we can start to balance some of that acidic or inflammation in our body to then help us have a more healthier, vibrant days, and so on and so forth. There's been so many times in the past where I've had really bad sleep, where I've been stressed financially, where I've been so emotionally short from personal things happening in my life. But very rarely do I get sick. And the reason why is because, firstly, I do a lot of exercise, but also secondly is I'm doing a lot of the stuff I talk to you guys about. And even after I finish this workout, guess what I'm doing? I'm going home after this workout, and when I go home after this workout, first thing is I'm having a 5-minute cold shower. Why? Because it's helped removing inflammation from the body. Allows me to recover quicker, and it's going to help with, again, boosting my immune system, so on and so forth, etc., 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 right? So a 5-minute cold shower, but guess what I'm gonna have before that 5-minute cold shower? I'm gonna have 2 scoops of a green powder, wheatgrass, barley grass, all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna have a couple of fish oil, and then 10 minutes later, I'm gonna go have that 5-minute shower. And then, maybe half an hour later, I'll have something to eat or something like that. See what I'm doing? So even though I'm doing these things, I'm still continue to bring this stuff into my body every day to help me balance this stuff out. Because you guys may not realize, but I'm a stress nut. I stress so much about different certain things. And I take on all this sometimes bullshit sometimes, and I get really, I don't get cranky. I used to get really, really heated up and really, and I used to just get really, really cranky. I don't do that anymore. I've learned to be more balanced emotionally, and I've learned so much through relationships, through business, through trading, everything through there. I've really learned how to balance my emotions more to not allow things to naturally affect me. But still with that, I take a lot of that on. So I need to do things to let that go, let it go, let it go. And so that's the reason why, like, I believe the gym has been one of the biggest blessings in my life. Because whenever I'm stressed, whenever I'm down, whenever I'm out, I come to the gym and I just crank it out. I just let it go. Boom, 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 boom. And I just push myself and push myself and push myself. And whatever that thing is I'm holding on to, I release it. Release it, release it, release it. Now, you know, in the past when I've gone through breakups, or personal, or like relationship-wise and stuff like that, or anything like that, it may not happen straight away as you release it straight away, but after a while you start to go through that. Make sense? But all I can say is if you're going through a tough time, whatever it is, feel it to heal it. Speak what's on your mind. Why do you think why do you think therapy is a multi-million, billion-dollar industry? Talking. So how can you help yourself heal from a setback, from a process, from a relationship, maybe health, maybe something's in your life? How do you get through that a lot quicker than most people? How would you like to have a therapy session every single day to help you get through that? And that's where talking about it. Feeling it, if you feel like crying, cry. If you feel like getting upset, get upset. If you feel like, you know, and that's where, like, if you feel so cranky, go to the gym. Do something physical. But then also speak on your mind. What are you worried about? What are you fearful about? And speak that out. And do that thing, because that's the thing that's going to help you move forward in a big way through there. And yes, it is scary sometimes, right? Because we have no idea what the future lies ahead of us. We think, how the hell am I going to get through this? I'm so damn fucking fearful right now of getting through this. I have no idea how this is going to work out. If that's how you feel, say that. You know, one of my biggest fears when it comes to relationships has been I'm never going to find another lover like I had before, which is total BS, right? Or I'm not going to get through this. Or if I go through a setback, maybe through my trading, I'm like, man, I've had now 5 losses in a row. I can't believe this. You know, maybe I've lost maybe there's not going to be any more trades right now or anything like that. I'm worried, I'm fearful of this, I'm fearful of that. Speak out aloud. When no one's around, speak that out. Because that's the thing that's going to help you move forward in a big way, to help you mindset-wise, to help you move forward and help you continue moving forward throughout whatever you're going through, whatever challenges you're going through in life. And again, if it's health, if it's business related, if it's trading, if it's personal, feel it to heal it. And again, if it's something big that hits you, it may take a couple of months for you to actually get through that. But guess what? A lot of people, I've gone through a lot of shit in my life, and I don't whatever. But one of the best things that has allowed me to move through it is feel it to heal it. Get so fucking pissed off at myself allowing for this thing to happen. But then I start to create a compelling vision of what's happening. All right, this has happened right now. And again, depending on how big it is, it may take you a good month or so to actually get through that and start to believe in a compelling vision. I'm not saying it happens day one, no, but you need to take every single day as you can take it and have that compelling vision to move forward in a big way. But what is that compelling vision? What is that compelling vision for you? And so I can see how this works. I just need to keep doing this. And one of the biggest things that helped me get through the cancer is, what meaning are you attached to every single situation in your life? If you guys go to YouTube and type John Howe cancer, you will see me when I had cancer. You will see my face. You'll see the way that I did videos. You'll see that I actually looked older in those videos back 9 years ago, whenever it was, when I actually had the tumor in my neck. You'll be able to see the lump on my neck. You'll be able to see my face. I actually looked older back then than I do now. I look younger now than I did back then when I had cancer. I was on my fast way to my deathbed. I didn't even realize it. But what meaning did I attach to that? I even did a video about this. So many people, when they have something big to them, and it's so natural to this, right? But we need to consciously make an effort to switch that. What is that? The meaning, there's either two meanings. This is the end, or this is the beginning. This is the end, or this is the beginning. And yes, it may take you a good week or 2 or 3 weeks to start to create you know what, this is the start of something amazing. I can feel it. I can see it. Or, you know what, I have no idea why I'm going through this, but I know back in the past, I can look back over my lifetime right now. Every time I've gone through a hard time, it's been a blessing in my life. Right now, I'm going back, see what I'm doing right now? I'm leveraging off other times I've gone through hard times and boom, back in my life right now. I have no idea why I'm going through this in my life right now, but I believe somehow out of all this, something good's gonna come out of this. Something amazing is gonna come out of this. I can feel it. And it may be scary right now, and it may be tough right now, and it may be hard right now, and we may be finding it difficult to actually move forward in our life right now, and we may be having a hard time to process it and to get through and to make things happen. But we somehow say, you know what, I have no idea what's going to happen next, but I've got to keep moving forward because I know in the deeps of my heart that if I keep doing the right things, I can move myself forward. And a year from now, I'm going to look back saying, man, thank God I went through that, because now I wouldn't have this. You know what I mean? And yes, it's fucking tough sometimes when you go through these things. You know, and you want to just sometimes, you know, you just want to sometimes, you know, just give up, and you're like, man, but what meaning do you attach to those things? What meaning? Is this the end or is this the beginning? Because if we can say this is the beginning of something amazing and consciously start to focus on this, that's when I went through the cancer again. I had to say this is the beginning of something amazing, and I had to condition my mind to believe that. It took about a month for that to happen, but I knew that there was something amazing ahead of me, and it was. My life has been one amazing ride ever since then. It really has. So I know some of you guys are going through a really tough time right now, financially, or trading wise, or mindset wise, or any of that through there in your life. And I know you might be going through a tough thing, but start to go through that process. Feel it to heal it, create a compelling vision, what meaning you're touching to it, and start to move forward. And every day do that. Again, it's not easy. No, it's not easy. But sometimes, guys, you know, we just go through some of us, all of us go through sometimes tough issues. I'm going through a tough issue right now. And it gets me so upset when I think about this situation, because I feel like something I can do about it, but I feel like I need to just be back off, be patient with the situation, and allow time to do its thing. And I think sometimes when we want something to happen, we don't be patient enough and allow those things to happen. I think sometimes when we try to rush it, when we try to force it, when we try to make something happen quicker, we actually end up making it worse. Guys, give me a thumbs up or give me a yes in the chat box or whatever it is if you know what I'm talking about right now. Right? When we rush it, when we force it, when we try to get something out, we actually end up making it worse. If we can just be patient in the middle of everything, and we can just say, you know what, yeah, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, and this is what I need to do moving forward, and this is what I need to do right now. When I went through the cancer process, I gave myself 90 days, 3 months, to get my shit together. And it was a motherfucker, I'm telling you right now. Because I went from eating cheeseburgers, pizzas, no veggies, to totally no gym, nothing, to switching it day one, starting to go to the gym, starting to go for runs around the block for an hour during the day, drinking green drinks that had just taste like grass that made me want to throw up every time I took it. I remember, you know, gone through the process. I used to take 7 liters of green drink Saturday and 7 liters on a Sunday. But because I was patient with that process, magical things happen. So give yourself a 90-day challenge. Right now we're in March. It's okay, cool. By the end of June, I want to be here, and give yourself a realistic goal. It's okay, cool. What do I need to do today to start making that happen by the end of June? And every say, okay, today I need to do this, and today I need to do this, and today I need to do that. We need to really focus on that to help ourselves moving forward. And no matter what you got to do, whether it's your trading, okay, focus on trading, or whether it's, you know what, every day I'm going to feel it, to heal it, to get through this and start to move forward. Every day I'm going to start doing this XYZ thing, because I know by the time it starts to build up over the next 3 months, 4 months, I'm going to be here. Make sense? And by doing that, we can start to shape our lives. And if we can just give ourselves a bit of a short-term goal like that, and we can start to set ourselves up where that's my vision. And again, don't set up something big, but say whatever. And it's like, hey, what do I need to do today? What do I need to do? What do I need to do today? And every day, remember, successful people are successful is because they have those daily habits and rituals. And they pretty much do the exact same fundamentals every single day, which equals an amazing person, right? My mentor, almost 25 years now of trading, multi-millionaire trader. The reason why he's so successful is because he spent so much time back-testing his strategy so he could internally believe it. And every single day he spends so much time making sure that he's not being, actually he doesn't have to do that right now, but he's lost so much money in the past by not following the rules that now he just follows the rules. What fundamentals do we need to follow in order for us to start moving forward in every area of our life? I have no idea what's going to happen over the next few months or to June or even by the end of this year. But I believe if we can start to focus on those fundamentals and start to focus on what do we need to do today, forget tomorrow, but what do I need to do today to move closer towards any goal in my life? And I'm going to be patient and I'm not going to rush it. And I'm going to visualize it. I'm going to put it out to the universe. Magical things will happen if we can start to put these things into place. And again, I speak for a lot of things that happen in my life right now or in the past. Whenever I haven't forced it or rushed it or anything like that, it's been a blessing in my life. The only fucking reason why I don't move forward as much as I want to is because I get in my own way. I don't trust in the process. I don't believe the universe has got my back sometimes. I think, why the fuck am I going through this sometimes? But then I realize a few months later, I look back and think, shit, thank you so much for giving me that. Sometimes the universe doesn't give us exactly what we want in that moment. It gives us something else because we need to learn a lesson, and that lesson is the thing that's going to help us get to where we want to go. So if you've ever seen the success curve, success is not a straight up line like that. Success is go up here, come back down here, come back down here, come back up here, come back here, and then you end up back up there. You know, that's the success curve, right? And when you're going through that, it's a motherfucker. It really, really is. Anyway, guys, so here's some things, guys, when it comes to your trading, some health hacks, and some mindset growth strategies to really help you guys forward on this Sunday that I'm recording this video. Have an amazing week, guys. Please listen to some of the things I'm saying right now and how can you start implementing some of these things into your own life? Your trading, maybe your health, maybe your progress issue, maybe it's something else. Maybe you need to start learning a new skill. Maybe it's, you know what, I want to learn how to become the best partner to my partner to have that amazing, passionate connection relationship. Okay, well maybe I need to go do some courses on understanding the masculine and feminine energy and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is for you you want to start craving, what do you need to start doing to move forward? So anyway, guys, that's it for me. Wow, this thing went for almost 40 minutes. Have a great day, guys, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow with another market update. See you guys.